Janice, why did you start the residency?
To be a spoken word artist, it takes a lot of work. There's the poetics, there's the performance, but also you have to learn where the art form is coming from, what's the context of the artistic community that you're entering. And so I wanted to make sure that our next generation of spoken word poets were prepared to represent us at the Canadian Festival of Spoken Word and anytime they leave our city. We've always been interested in building a community around spoken word poetry, and what that really means is building relationships. And you have to spend time together going over your poems and practicing your performance and taking it seriously. And what is our responsibility as storytellers, as Dippy Young has taught me, as spoken word artists in this community? What do we represent? What stories are we dying to tell? And we need to spend time doing that. So Sheen, what did you gain from the residency?
The residency reminded me that there's more to poetry than the competition. It challenged me to play with poetics in a way that I never would have when writing for slam, and it really widened my artistic universe.
The residency was amazing. I think it was a process where I found my voice. Working with different poets, working under the mentorship of Janice and Dennis and Samantha, it was amazing. I was able to connect to different poets in Kitchener-Waterloo and form a community with them, and that was really exciting.
I gained a community of like-minded, responsible, committed, brilliant artistic peers that love to give hugs, the tools to edit my own poetics and curate my work through a professional lens. Lastly, I gained a solid understanding of where I am in my artistic career, where I want to be, and the steps I need to take to get there.
I gained a powerful sense of community like I've never had before. I feel deeply connected to all the other poets. We truly respect each other, admire each other, and care for each other as artists, and are excited about carrying each other forward in our careers. I gained a sense of power in my own work in poetry and performance that I haven't had before. I tend to shy away and disconnect before the residency, and now I'm not afraid to stand there and just give my truth to the audience.
This residency reminded me to treat myself like a writer and a storyteller. It reminded me that I have the right and the responsibility to take up space in the writing community. I was introduced to other poets who are like-minded, they're passionate, and I really made some new friendships, and I found a new sense of belonging in this community that I was so excited to join. Oh, and then I also pushed my poetics a lot. They grew in ways that they wouldn't have if it was just me by myself sitting in my bedroom.
First member of your slam team is Yelly.
The war took almost everything, but I stand beside my family, hear the blood pulsing through arteries and thick throats.
So through the residency, I was able to develop my true poetic voice. I was able to peel back the layers of what I thought I should be writing about and write what I really wanted to write about. I also made the journey from a writer to a storyteller.
What are you excited about going forward?
Excited to go to nationals.
I'm excited to go to nationals.
I'm excited about applying for a grant and then maybe designing a tour, should I get the grant. I'm also excited about, I applied for the Writer's Studio at Simon Fraser University. I'm also have a few publications coming out. I'm really excited to see the slam team, and I can't wait to see how they all open up and grow.
I'm really excited to write, experiment with different kinds of poetry and try to talk about, find my own voice through my Maharashtrian roots as well, and see how I can bring them together.
I'm excited to continue playing with poetry in new ways. I'm excited that I am going to be performing at both Hillside and Voices of Today festivals, and I'm excited to do more with poetry outside of the competition.
Pause. Whose phone is that?
That's mine.
Okay, someone else turn it off.
Oh no.
Filming. It's okay, it's a thing.
It's probably my mom. She calls me at the same time every day.
No.
I know.
Are you close?
She's like, why'd you eat for lunch?
Okay, stay right there.